Live, local, late breaking. WTAJ 10 Sports.
Well, number one, I apologize for being 1 year and 20 minutes late.
Well, finally, nearly 19 months after originally being elected into the College Football Hall of Fame, Joe Paterno will be inducted tonight. Joe Pa, no doubt the biggest name in the 2007 class. He's won 371 games and 2 national titles during a record 42 seasons and counting, actually 43 this year at Penn State. You'll hear more from the leader of the Lions coming up at 11. Doug Flutie, Ahmad Rashad, Chris Zorich, and 10 others join Paterno as part of this year's induction class. Well, finding your first job at a college is not easy, but a former Penn State football player is paving the way for the internet generation to do that and more. Sports director Kelly Goodman has the story.
State College graduate Chris Ganter is putting his life experience as a collegiate athlete and his academic prowess, finance and master's degrees to good use. He's launching a new business. It's an internet site to connect student athletes with teammates, alumni, and employers.
Once I graduated, I was lucky enough to get plugged into another Penn State football alum who helped me find my first job. And then coming back to get my MBA at Penn State, I was working as an academic graduate assistant in the athletics department and just saw a great need to take advantage of the networking that athletes have.
Enter expert web designer Peter Matsis.
I knew this was a niche market, and I actually did some research, and no one else was doing anything like this. And it made a lot of sense from what Chris's experience was. So I saw the need there for that, and then a need for these student athletes to get these jobs.
The business mind and computer expert collaborated to create Go2Athlete.com, an internet site used by college athletic departments to help student athletes find jobs, to help alumni reconnect with former teammates, and to help employers find student athletes to hire.
Because they are good candidates. These are the people waking up at 6 in the morning, going to the gym before they even start their day. Very driven, very team-oriented. The employers like these types of candidates for these jobs, and this allows them to tap into that network that they're a part of and also hopefully get them jobs.
For example, an employer can search for a Penn State volleyball player with a sales degree or a Purdue soccer star with a marketing background. Students can gain the tools to build resumes and make professional contacts through their athletic roots.
Just understanding the relationships that athletes have with their teammates and with people that came before them or other athletes that come after them. They're fraternal organizations, and everyone wants to help out.
Penn State was the first school to sign on and will go online in the coming weeks. The site is free to schools and athletes, funded by advertising sales that will be local to each school's homepage. It's a win-win for all involved.
A lot of people really like the usability of it. It's easy to use. We built it with that in mind. And also the fact that we built it alongside Penn State. The whole development process, we were speaking with them, and they told us exactly what they wanted, and we basically put that into place, and it turns out that's what all the schools want too.
With a dozen schools nationwide already on board and more expected to join soon, Go2Athlete.com could be servicing thousands of student athletes and corporations around the country in no time.
It could be big.
Kelly Goodman, 10 Sports, State College.
Certainly a nice niche market out there for that.
Entrepreneurial spirit.
Good opportunity for them.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.